Alright everybody, we are in Half-Life Machine Broken mode. Let's play something else, I guess. I got some new friends to add to the crew. The old DK crew. This is the first you've heard of this game. That is actually quite understandable. I feel this one was not very well advertised. It was also rushed to all hell. We are playing an updated version using a patch that somebody made back in like 2013 that fixes the large amount of glitches in the game. What is going on in Discord? Alright, so that's a link to the Highway 17 bug. Thank you, Mark. I will be... That's going to be a thing we run through and, you know, try to... That's a thing we're going to do... We're going to do that on Friday, is what I was trying to say. In lieu of setting up the big wheel of random stuff I've never played before, that'll just have to come up next week. But until then... Yeah. Alright, so we collected a bunch of stuff off stream, as I mentioned before. There was a ton of crap that we just did not find because we had terrible luck, and I had terrible luck off stream with this too, by the way, getting all this stuff together. Like, I think it took me at least 3 run-throughs of an area in order to get one of those, plus what we had already done on stream, and that's one that I'd been trying to get many times, so... This game is really fucking rude, is what I'm trying to say. Good old early 2000s RPG design. It hasn't gotten better since then, I don't think. So let's see if we can't get ourselves a slot for party member number 6. As we're probably going to be faced with some incredibly ugly shit to deal with here. However, we didn't get hit by confusion right off the bat, so that's good. Oh, I was expecting a lot more damage out of that. You can take that hit. You can also dodge it. That's good too. Don't have to worry about tanking if you just never get hit. How to strategy, I guess. Oh, that sucks. Oh, thank goodness. We did not give them our attack buff. That would be really bad. At least our barrier is, like, completely worthless, so if we give that away, whatever, who cares? When your stuff is so weak that it accidentally becomes a strategy to screw up, right? Alright, so his creepy dragonfly thing can see again. Oh, I see you're going for all-out offense here, and no health whatsoever. That's one thing we absolutely have on our side. We are pretty tanky right now in general. So that's always nice. You know, we can take a lot of punishment. We can drain their mana by just sitting around and waiting, basically. My dancing frog. Yeah, see, this guy doesn't have any... Can't even use his special attacks anymore. How sad, but also... Thank goodness it's so much easier for us. Thanks for giving the fight away by just not being very good. Yes, I do love when my Pokemon battles take 20 times longer. Well, I mean, if it worked, it worked. That said, I'm kind of curious if there's anybody in my audience who is, like, vaguely knowledgeable about competitive Pokemon stuff and would be able to answer if PP stalling is a thing that's really doable at this current juncture. And if you don't know, that's fine too. This dude's got a couple of the big creepy bugs. We actually just got one of these for free. Well, okay, not quite for free, but we got one of them for doing a quest a little while ago. I didn't show off picking that up, but I'll take a look at it, because it's going to be in our little register of... Oh yeah, by the way, poison doesn't wear off over time, unlike other status effects. As you would perhaps expect it to not do. I mean, we're playing an RPG here. How many of those... Like, how often does poison just time out? It usually does not. I know that in some of the more recent Pokemon games, if you let your Pokemon go to 1 HP on the field from poison damage, then it goes away. But that's not quite the same. Status effects do not linger after battle at all in this game, for reference. If anybody's like, oh, are you gonna have a really crappy time if you get poisoned in the forest? Not so much. Ooh, stop going down the middle. Damn trees. Hey, there we go. Alright, on to round 3. We haven't seen anything terribly impressive yet in terms of setups. Nothing dangerous. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for it. We got the 3 and 2. And you've got these lizards, so I'm assuming we're going to start... Yeah, we're going to see Yarga here, which is going to probably pierce through our barrier. I was going to say pierce through our barrier in 1, but its damage is pathetic, so that's not a big deal, provided that he stays over here. Side switch. Oh, this might hurt. Yeah, so this is an ability... I don't think we've seen this at all in the playthrough yet. We might... Oh, yeah, that's not so good. This is going to change our strategy significantly, and by that I mean actually not really, because this guy has no way of hitting us in the middle. We literally cannot lose shields unless we run all of his beasts out of mana, basically. Or at the very least, run out the one attacking side and he just sits there for a while. Also, you'll notice that, again, this move is doing tolerable damage. The healing that his guys are getting back is pathetic. And I actually am glad that I'm going second here, because I want that barrier up for when probably we have to deal with the other guy, the fire side here. Because that will at least tank 1 to 2 of those, of that AoE. Oh, no turn yet. What's our HP look like over in that corner? I don't really feel very comfortable in case of a turn here. Yeah, see, now he's able to do, like, physical attacks, and they're gonna be more threatening than that spell, which is kind of amazing. I know I say that they're doing half damage, but also... Oh, you're doing this now. Ooh. We're gonna take some decent damage. Oh, wow. Look at that disparity between the damage numbers there. The fucking snake is just almost immune to magic. Wow. It does go to show you something. I just don't know what. Nice. That's a little less nice, but we're only taking the one hit this turn. Switch over to heal for a bit. I'm surprised that this dude is not... maybe he doesn't have anything on Earth for attacks whatsoever. That... I mean, fair enough. But still. I feel like it'd be more useful than what he was just trying to do here. I don't think this is going to be a one-hit kill, sadly, but we're going to do some good damage there. Yeah, so we're in a slightly unenviable position right now because this is all he's got. And we really want to kill one of these chuckleheads in order to actually make any forward progress. Meanwhile, the old rock lobster in the corner there is going to target at random. So we may get a kill here and basically remove all heat from our anywhere sensitive, or not. And he's going with not. The odds are pretty good. This thing will go down the middle, but we're going to give this a shot. Yeah. That's not what we want right now. I mean, yes, a shield win is free-ish at this point. Okay, you're down to just attacks. That has actually completely defanged this entire fight. This is now just mash X to win. Like, he can't do enough damage fast enough to remove our weird little bug bird thing. I actually am not sure how to describe this creature. And, you know, we just rip all those shields off. Easy peasy. I'm surprised that that was actually not that bad, considering we lost somebody in the fight. I'm glad this isn't a Nuzlocke, otherwise I would be like, oh. That sucks. So, as described in the last stream, we have a water attack on... I forgot I named this thing Woody. So, Buddy is moving over to the corner there, and we're going to turn back around like this. And we'll actually be using the water side for attacking, which is something I have very rarely done in this game. We're going for a real mixed set here if we're looping in something that's, like, not just support over there. Alright, so let's pick up... Oh yeah, I haven't looked at you yet. Not evolved, so it was a bit of false advertising when we got this, but it's got the B rank Poison Mist move. Resist Sleep, which is an interesting addition, and Strength up 2. That's not bad for a freebie. Oh, right, you're right there. Right. So let's go ahead and pop these 2 eggs open. This one I'm going to note that I got from doing some item merging. And the other one I got because I fought a leaf trainer in the forest and got the second badge from that dude. So, yeah. A decent day all around, basically. And you can see this thing looks like some kind of tomato. Well, more than the other one did, because it's more red. Hey, Booker, yeah, you can be named after that guy from BioShock Infinite. So we got the 1 citron powder. Oh yeah, by the way, you may have noticed that our money just kind of disappeared. It's because I bought the last backpack upgrade, which cost 12,500, so ouch. Not a great time, all told there. What are you looking at evolution-wise? Got 6 to go. I'm tempted to just bull rush the water forest and see if I can get, the last version of that healing move. Actually, you know what? That is what I'm gonna do. Is we're gonna go in here and we're just gonna start chewing on this because we've got good moves for everything else, I think. You wanna pick a direction, please? There we go. That is the direction I wanted it to pick, even, so... Good work there, buddy. Unfortunately, by going to the water forest, we have also chosen the worst place to test out our newest party member. That's probably not going to do anything. Okay, one of them fell asleep, actually, so... Not bad. Huh, that worked out. I'm surprised. These things will probably just break through our barrier instantly, unfortunately. We need to upgrade that at some point. I'm working on it, damn it. Yeah, see, gone in one hit. So at least in that regard, it's kind of like we're just starting out on this tier of areas. And that's one of the nice things about putting an enemy to sleep, by the way, is that your attacks are guaranteed to land crits. Anyway, let's show off this life attack, because we've seen an enemy use this, but we haven't used it ourselves. So why not? Deals damage to HP and MP, and its MP damage is pretty damn large. That went over pretty nicely. If that thing had survived, it would have no mana pool left whatsoever. It took like 170, pardon me, MP damage. Oh, I saw a bit of a graphical glitch there. The spell particle effects were just sitting there on the screen for some reason. Huh. Is that because the camera was positioned weirdly for the targeting or something? Oh yeah, that blind is really going to be helpful, right? Oh. And hey, there's that thing that actually has an ability. Yeah, same to you, buddy. Alright, so this will get us some more damaging water magic, which... meh, that's alright. Not the first thing I'd choose to use, but... I suppose if it works. And you can see this is one of the things that kind of sucks about using MP damage attacks is that your enemies do tend to have gigantic mana pools. So you've got to hit really hard in order to actually take a large chunk of it out. And at that point, you would probably prefer to just use regular attacks. Good old game design. It's a thing that exists. Cool. More revive items. We just find those lying on the floor now. In the easiest part of the game, really. Well, one of them. The water forest is pretty darn easy most of the time. And at this point, it's certainly not going to start challenging us too much more. For a little bit, at least. Ooh. Source of an egg here. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? I mean, I guess. Oh, that's some good work there. Again, I need to point out that I don't have control over targeting for this. It's down to the actual creatures themselves and their personality values, basically, so... Therowineris, hello there. Yes, this game... I bought this when it came out, or pretty darn close to. And it took me a while to beat it because it's a very large and long game, but I've enjoyed it for a very long time since. And this is actually my first time playing the Complete Edition patch, which fixes a couple of the glitches that were in the original release. And makes available a few things that were otherwise unavailable, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I like seeing stuff like that happen with a lot of these games. So far, I feel like this patch is pretty good, and again, I'm enjoying this playthrough of the game once more. Always fun.
Yo, Sonny, have you seen hide or hair of that beast?
Huh? What? Oh, the dragon coma? Nope, I haven't seen it at all.
How wicked. Making a young boy lie. What a sinful woman.
I'm not lying. Cure isn't a comma, you know.
What are you whispering about? Are you hiding something?
Sure about that? Well, nobody will know for a little bit anyway. Okay, this is not the one that advances to the next level for us. It can be a little bit of a strange game, and I suppose the idea of... Well, again, this is one that's a little bit on the...
Right? Yeah, I thought
on the
so.
less well-known side.
Well, I am, but why do you know me?
I'm glad. Actually, I took a job asking me to defeat you, so I've been looking for you. So here goes.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Apparently, we've made a lot of enemies over time. Oh, this dude only has 4.
All right, let's go.
I mean, it could still be a little
Let's
ugly.
go. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah, 3 sources of confusion. I want to switch away from this right away, I think. Yeah, that is absolutely, and that's been something that I've spoken on pretty often in the stream, is that the game is so good about that you can, that there's a lot of ways to build your team. And I would say that most builds are actually fairly viable, so you know, bonus points there. It's good design. And can we get not quite the same results this time? And we did not blind that center target. That's a shame. Og only run. That sounds like a fairly interesting idea. A big thing is that you'd have a lot of durability there in terms of HP, and you'd be able to do pretty good damage. You'd probably have to do at least a little bit of rolling for rare eggs. Oh god, this was a mistake. I thought that I was safe, but we managed to get our... We got our attack buff on, so we're okay. Oh wow. 2 for 2 on everybody putting up the correct... on no targeting issues from that confusion. That's pretty good. Yeah. Og only run. That sounds like one where you'd actually have a lot more variety than it would look like to begin with, because... You do have a couple of spellcasters you can use. Yeah, that would be the big thing, is that you'd be running without any healing until you pick up an item that'll let you actually roll for rare eggs, so that way you can have a water side healer. Otherwise, you're basically just running on whatever HP and endurance you have to begin with, and hoping that it holds out, basically.
Oh, good job. Good job. Unexpectedly good job.
Oh, there is? I actually didn't know that, so... Well, that makes things a lot easier then. That is not something that I knew at all, so... Huh. Cool. Even so, I would imagine that there is a lot of just sitting there hoping you get what you want. Oh, yeah. That is also like 110% a case of you absolutely would probably want to, you'd probably want to use an emulator for that, is what I'm trying to say.
You're really doing well.
Also, this guy's complimenting us as we kick the crap out of him. That's pretty great.
Why? What for?
That would be a case where you would really want to be able to use a save state and just be like, okay, well, I don't want to lose all this cash that I spent and the time that was
Ouch,
invested,
ow, ow,
so...
ow. I lost. Oh no, no reward either.
I don't know who asked you, but I'm not gonna be defeated so easily.
Oh no. So I guess even beast hunters pick fights out of duty too.
What? Really? I can't stand that stuff.
Yeah, so far the complete edition definitely, well, I mean, it definitely made the game better in general. I think the only complaint that I would have at this point is that I noticed like one minor text glitch, and that's it. And it was very minor. Like, you would probably gloss over it pretty easily in most cases. Yeah, that would probably be... That definitely does sound like a thing that would be a big problem. Come to think of it, because... Yeah, I guess it also makes sense that you wouldn't have a whole lot of MP there, because your two big spellcasters are both focused around instant death type of attacks. So you've got... You've got your, the regular version, Skelluke, has just a straight-up instant death spells. And the Wind version, Deathluke, as you mentioned before, is, in addition to being a color variant, its lines, spells are all about petrification. So I would not be surprised if they were like, hey, yeah, we're really not gonna touch that for balance reasons, because at that point, you're not really concerned with attack power too much. If you're building them in the way that they are, I feel like saying intended would be a bit of a stretch, but if you're building them in the way that the game is sort of being like, hey, this is the norm for them, Gara only run sounds like it would not be too bad. That is one where you can get some pretty good, pretty good mix of things. You're starting from the Earth side, so it's much easier than having a family that is primarily fire or primarily water, because you can get to both sides of the amulet pretty easily off of just what you buy from the shop. Most of them are pretty functional, mixed stats-wise. They have really good defense. Their mana seems to be pretty solid. Like, the only reason we're ever having a ton of mana trouble with... I think the name Handsome was the one that was randomized for this dude. Our snake sitting in the middle of our Earth formation. The only reason why that mana is ever becoming an issue is because we're still pretty early in the game having access to Regulia, which is pretty expensive. But as you can see, like, you can use the snakes and the other physical attackers for supporting purposes if that is a thing that is necessary. And honestly, I think you can use Ganikarak, the one that you buy from the shop, for offensive purposes. And then you have, like, 5 or something rare egg options. And all of those, if I recall correctly, are pretty good in general. So again, in a game where this type of, this level of customization is a big deal, having an entire set of things where it's like, okay, I can just do whatever with any of these, I think that's going to be a pretty strong option. That said, although I'm not 100% showing it too well in this, I do prefer the more glass cannon oriented ones. I like to end those battles fast if possible. But we'll probably see more we'll see some more mix-ups later on. I will definitely be going through a pretty large shuffle of various beasts and showing things off. I do want to stretch out, try to do a good chunk of the post game on stream once I get that deep into the game, because good gracious, this game has a huge post game. And that'll include genus arenas, which means that probably every That means that probably every available beast will get to be shown off. There is so much you can do in this game, and I love it for that. And switch over here. Yeah, you can see how much that attack buff is helping out. That, honestly, that being available makes this game like 10 times easier. Also, Tiki with the stick legs there. They're like little toothpicks. Hey, check that out! A double evolution turn. Nice. Something you will probably never see again in this playthrough, but maybe so? That's some interesting luck we had going there. Yeah, let's show everybody off. Everybody gets a turn. Oh, that MP damage is pretty great. That should make dealing with the boss here not too hard. That said, it's a water forest boss. I don't think it's going to be very hard to begin with.
Big?
Hey, making it big? What? Making it big? Oh, stupid. What are you doing?
I thought I'd teach Kira about the outside world, so she'll be okay if she leaves the forest.
There's a couple different layers to this outside world thing, I think.
Want no outside forest. Please, Kapu.
Let's see. Oh, I know. Know what this is? Here, you can have it.
What? This?
It tastes good. Know what it is?
Huh? Gee, you're just like a top breeder, enticing her with food.
No. It's just a biscuit. It was in my pocket. Nico, do you want one too?
Are you sure it's okay? Nothing's wrong with it?
Of course not. How rude.
Kapu,
What? Guess you don't like it, huh?
Yummy. Tastes like happy. Here, never eat before.
It's loaded with amazing amounts of sugar.
I'm so glad that you like it.
Here, yummy. Everyone yummy. Same. Happy.
That's right. See? Nico, do you want one?
No way. I don't want charity.
Probably too large for Nico anyway. Unless the graphics have just not been to scale this whole time. Wouldn't be the strangest thing I've ever seen in a video game. Yes, I'm playing V2. That, I think, is the one that is currently available on romhacking.net, and I don't know if the older version is available. Oh hey, more eggs. I got one of these from a quest a while ago, but I will take more of them. I'll just stockpile them for later. These dudes are another, like, really good mixed attack magic unit. I think, actually, that just naturally, the Pokefish group, their magic gets better than their physical attack, which seems a little strange for them being pufferfish based, and also, considering the attack that they hand out from Seed Beasts is, physical. So, strange how that works out, but... okay. You know, I'm not gonna complain. Just means I can do more with them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is I seem to recall they had slightly better magic damage, and I was like, huh? When I played this when I was younger, looking at those stats, because, yeah, it seemed a little odd with how they're normally set up, but like I said, I am not about to complain. They're pretty usable no matter what. Yeah, those two are just like the exact opposites of each other. Q's main thing is just magic-based glass cannon, and Angler, at least I think Angler can actually put up a little bit of defense, but more importantly, it just hits like a truck physically. So hey look, a regeneration spell. That is a flat 60 regen for that spell Limina. Oh, it just has health? Okay, well, disregard what I was saying before then. Limina is a flat 60 HP regeneration. It has an upgraded version called Eliminate, which is a flat 90 HP regeneration. It lasts for a fixed number of turns that I believe is 3. 3 turns. That sounds about right. Although I would advise not necessarily 100% taking my absolute word for it, because it has been a while since I've used either of those skills. They do have their uses, because even across just 2 turns, that's a pretty good amount of health regeneration, and you can go do something else while you shore your health back up. Well, alright. My ability to retain a lot of information from a game that I have not played in a while is kind of impressive sometimes. Alright, so now I'm going to go scan the rest of the area, because I know where the exit is, but I want to make sure that I've gone in everywhere, because I don't think we haven't had a good Kalma fight for a little bit, so I feel like we're missing out a little here. see our mana is running down a little bit on that earth side. I should probably get that patched up a little bit here. Yeah, I got a good chunk of these, so... all fixed.
What an unusual place to meet. I've had this foreboding all day. I had a premonition that I would meet you, boy. Well, since you're here, how about a match?
Sure, let's go for it.
Sounds like fun. Of course I will. Let's have a match.
That's the spirit. It has been a while. I'm going to try hard.
I actually got that a while back. That's
Okay.
That's pretty late in the second layer of the water forest, so I did pick that up. And I could probably put that onto my party at some point, because I am starting to reach a point where I'm spending a fair chunk of mana. Also, look at the redundancy here with the Ramakia. This is... that level of layering is not necessary. It won't actually... it doesn't work that way, I swear. Come on, video game. Although I suppose... it's probably for the better if they're doing stuff like that. Okay, well that's a much better, a much more manageable amount of MP damage than the last time we saw Psycho attack thrown at us. Which was against the, it came from the boss of Groundwork. It came from Shroomy, who was hitting us for like 200 MP loss a turn. Which was pretty gross, and then I managed to just beat the fight by sitting in front of that attack for forever with my one wind unit who was only getting hit by that. It was just like, the hell with using any other attacks. Nice dodge.
Ouch! What was that? What's the meaning of this?
Alright. Rotate. Let's get some healing.
Why not? We've only just begun.
This should finish us up pretty soon here. Yeah, that's not quite going to be a kill because we don't have the guaranteed crit on magic.
I've never been insulted like this before.
That early 2000s voice acting quality, it is a lot of fun. Right down the middle. Yep.
Many beast hunters have passed ahead of me. They'll never run out. Oh, incredible. Look, my body is trembling. You did so well for one so young. As proof of our wonderful meeting today, take this.
We only have the one.
Collect
Dang.
lots of them and I'll give you something good.
I was hoping for
Well,
that
see
bonus
you.
egg. Unfortunately, no such anything there. That's okay. Alright, let's go on to this floor where we should be finding ourselves a boss pretty soon. Hey, you. Ah, yes, we're getting to the point where it's saying words again. So I'm trying to think what remains, because there's still one more gnaw after this in the B section. That'll be Anglorg. Then I think we got Yo-Yo already, but I don't remember. If we did not, that is still out there. And in fact, that might be it, because water is pretty weird. And then possibly a few other variant color beasts. Should probably just remember to call them rare, because that's what I usually have been referring to them as. And then sometimes I'll just diverge from the term that I use for some reason. Well. Is our Pokey. Pokey. Bad? Not bad at all. And nothing there. That'll finish us off? Almost? Not quite. Turn around. Yes, I didn't quite see that properly, but we've got another mixed group here, which is a thing you see a little bit more of now at this part of the game. We saw one last time at the bottom of Groundwork as well, so I guess that they're probably mostly going to show up in the 3-4 of each element. Also, that's a pretty beefy anglerfish, all told, HP-wise. Survived 140 damage. I'm sure that if my beast in the middle there had its next evolution, that thing would have died in one hit, though, from just pure damage. Boss? Looking for a boss here. Another one of these fights. Let's go ahead and use some more mana recovery here. I think our fire center needs a little more too, but I think we may be fine also. Gonna hope so. That said, we have more than enough items that we could do that, and these don't necessarily sell for a ton, so it would be a good use of our resources and all that, but that's not always the thing I'm known for, to say it nicely. Alright, we must really be getting somewhere in terms of stats, because that barrier actually held past a point where I don't think it would, usually. That's nice. This group again. Okay. Yeah, we've seen this before, but still. I guess it is pretty interesting to see this, so I sure won't complain. Hey, another beast hitting max level. Not a common thing to have seen through this playthrough. I admit that I've been holding off on a couple of these merges. Just by virtue of, well, there's also the part where I was waiting to afford the backpack upgrade, so. Alright, here we go. Boss time. Okay, I think this is the upgraded version of the lizards we've been seeing around here. They've got a bit of the long-tongued frog thing going on. Also, wow, frame rates. It just appears to be a very slow-moving bit of cutscene there because my emulator did not show any speed loss whatsoever. So that's just kind of freaky. Alright, let's do our usual thing here. Ooh. Got some stuff going for you, don't you, buddy? Sleep, that'd be nice if that landed, but it won't. Darn. So we're seeing that. Ooh, it's doing significant damage this time. This thing has, like, good magic. It's probably not to be goofed around with too much, but goof we shall, nevertheless. Ouch! That mana loss. However, I think that's setting us up for a very simple pattern that this thing is going in. Assuming that it has nothing to do with our positional on the grid, which it may very well do. Of doing Ramakia, Psycho Attack, Yarga, Psycho Attack. Its health is down to like 2/3 already, so I don't think this is actually going to be that hard. Despite seeing numbers like that pop up, those are pretty big numbers. But not too much to worry about, I don't think. Yeah, see, what was that? 39 MP down? That's significantly less bad, that's for sure. Again, a place where using only D-tier Barret is actually probably okay, because I have a feeling that I've seen how hard Psycho Attack hits as a general rule. Maybe a Barret-dia would have gone down too, but also we saved on mana. Let's turn around here. Hit our healing button a couple of times. What's our mana looking like over in the corner there? Probably not enough for another life attack. No, not enough for another dark attack. Let's switch back to fire. I think we have this turn. Yes. Oh. Oh, do we ever. Well, shoutouts to the easy boss in Water Forest. Thanks a lot, game. Give me all that stuff, and that is 3 at level max that we can do some merges in a bit. Brilliant gem, that'll be worth a nice chunk of cash as well. That should make affording those big merges much easier too. Alright, so I had initially intended to just go in there and, you know, to just go right into Water Return, grab the Ginnagon Cocoon, but I think it would take a little bit of work for us to actually grab that. So instead, we're just going to go do some basic merges at least, and
Hello.
you know, get things going here. I should sell some items too. We have major eggs to hatch. We can just store those for now because we have one of each of those hatched. All right. So over here, we are going to be looking for a good special ability, I think, as opposed to choosing a powerful attack. Or I could go in here. Well, we only have C tier stuff, but we can choose something that would be decent, because again, well, actually no, it's 4 to 6 in terms of skill versus magic units there. Can we get that for cheaper, please? Dude, we can just go get more EXP as our option. Not my favorite choice, but I mean, it works. I'm actually gonna do this. And we're gonna get some of that status resistance, because I think the Wind Forest is where we're going next anyway. Again, we have the main things we wanted out of the Fire Forest. We should go into Wind and go beat that boss. So status effect resistance is pretty good. Go right in the middle. So how about you? What can we give you right now? Because we'd have to go grind out for Medinite, basically. That would be, I think that's water return floor 2, in fact. So there'd be a little bit of work going into that. Actually, I can check. I have the FAQ open on a separate tab here. Oh god, it's all the way in water return 3. That's pretty far in. That may not be something that we even remotely get to today. So instead, let's take a look in here and see if there's anything that's good that we can grab for fairly cheap. Does something have earth power? It'll be at this level, right? Yeah. We can do that. Actually, what about you? It's wisdom up 1, never mind. Yeah, so we're just going for good passives at the moment for a lot of our party members. If I wanted to be really silly, I could put this thing on the water earth corner. I'm not gonna do that though. Going right back in the middle. So how about you? You've got 6 more units to go. And I think this is gonna be a case where I actually just keep that ability until I get a better version of it. So what's in here? Resist stun. Resist stun or vitality up. I'm gonna take the resist stun. And that should give us 3 more units of evolution. So yeah, this will evolve to full after 4 merges. We'd only be able to get a 3 if we grabbed the High Spirits Seed Beast, which is somewhere in Barren Earth. That, again, that doesn't. I don't necessarily know that we're gonna do that today. We did get 1, as could probably be seen from Barren Earth 1. We could probably go get the other one. There's 2 there. And I did run into that other one a couple of times while I was grinding for cash, but I didn't fight it because,
Thank you.
you know, I want to keep as many of those on screen as possible until we get to a point where it's like we've completed this floor. So,
Find something.
you know, if we complete a floor, then doing it off camera I don't have too big of an issue with. Especially for the lower tier stuff. Now that we're getting a little higher tier, I probably am going to be a little more wont to show those off because they can actually get a little tough.
Find something.
Yeah, so we're going to store our eggs, we're going to store our stat boost item, we're going to store our piece of jewelry. We're going to take a quick look at the lounge. Are there any new jobs that we can take right now? 7 speed extract to hand off one of our beasts. Ooh. I don't know that I want to do that. But on the other hand, 7 speed extracts. So that's 7 points of speed that we can distribute to our team. And just improve whoever we want. And we get that reputation. And that gives me an excuse to cycle in a new party member. I think I'm actually going to go check what I have and maybe do that?
Hello.
Do I have anything that would be, like, good for that purpose to replace it? The Moth Monty isn't at a high enough level yet. Are you? Okay, yeah, you're one of those. I'm going to drop you. What is your other move? Okay, so I could actually do some very unusual stuff here. And in fact, that is what I'm going to do, is we're going to go whole hog here, and we're going to make a pretty big party shakeup, I think. Starting out doing this. Store that, and let's see if we can make ourselves a more interesting little middle fella here. I have a reasonable chunk of cash here I can actually show off. Alright, so this is not quite the one that I thought it was. This is... Actually, I probably could just go poke through the other two real quick and check that that was the same family as the Selam ability, but I decided not to do that. We'll find out after a couple of evolutionary phases. But also, we'll get to show off Psycho Snatch now, which is an ability that I have not had a chance to... I've never seen it before, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll set you over there. Oh.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
Hello.
Alright. Drop off. Pick up. There's... There we go. There it is. Alright. So, before I forget, let me also rearrange my party here. As like 90% of my team is completely newborn. Whoops. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
So, you took...
Of course.
Oh, does that need to be in my party then? Okay. Didn't know that. I thought it was required to be in the boxes.
For any... Thank you. You know, we...
Alright, here you go, Chief. I put a lot of effort into that,
Really?
so
Bravo!
I hope I'm
Let's
getting a
get
big
what's to
reward.
be gotten and scram, okay?
Hey, hey, hey! How unkind. You are miserable companions. Can I give you a hug? No?
No.
I guess not. Anyway,
I
this
think
is
the
for you.
mask beak
Hope we
would
can do it again.
cause an issue. Alright, so yeah, I'll have to fix that in a second. But for now, let's check these other jobs real quick. Trade. Okay, yeah, so that's items that we can only just get to now. 5. I wish I hadn't sold mine just now, but picking those up would not be too hard. For now, though, we go and we recomplete our party.
For any...
Must be getting sick of me by now.
Thank you.
Alright. So with all that out of the way, yeah, I know it was a lot of messing around, but we are off to Section 3 of the Wind Forest. Wave Wind here. Area that I have not explored whatsoever this run through. Hey, you.
You're a Mal Beast Hunter, right? Why do
We
you
get to fight?
use
Probably
Mal
not.
Divine Beasts?
Because they're great, that's why. The attacks they're good at are clear, so they're easy to handle.
So that's great. They just look silly and don't look strong at all to me.
Talking about looks, they're all cute. Women and children love them. Grabs their hearts.
Insidious. These guys are the worst among the beast hunters.
Please don't repeat bad things you heard from others. It'll come back to you. Just kidding. It's just a joke. Squeak.
No fight. That's a shame. This doesn't give us our key already, does it? No. Dang. Alright, so I'm guessing that this is going to be our, oh no, not what I was thinking. I was thinking this would be the Mothmonty right off the bat. But nope, it's a source of more just flat damage and wind. One of the element's less useful skills, because it's all about status effects. And why give me something that just does flat damage that's only about as good as the other moves in the element? Let's see if we can land some stun hit here. No stun, sadly, but you can see a nice big critical hit there. Let's show off that Psycho Snatch. Look at how much MP that eats. Then again, we have like no mana pool right now. We have 99. This thing is only one merge, so what'd you expect, I guess? Oh, that's neat. Sound effect seemed a little clipped, but whatever. Yeah, look at how much of our party is gaining these levels at that high of a rate. That's because we're pretty much starting fresh with everybody. I should probably be merging a bunch of the other, like, random hatched eggs that I have in there. Honestly. Now that we don't have to spend our money on backpack upgrades, that's probably a good use of my resources. Probably. Oh hey, it took both of them doing Poison Mist in order to break down the wall. Nice! Again, for using the D tier defending technique, that's pretty good. We're in good hands with this setup, I think. At least part of it.
Dragonfly woman, your wings pretty. Gimme. But I
Don't you know how bugs work? Oh.
Yamu,
There you
don't
go.
be rude to Miss Nico. You must not ask for everything.
Not everything, only what I want. At this rate, you won't have any friends. No, Gil and Yamu friends. I've never seen you make friends with anyone other than Gil. Kikinak friend. Really? Two birds of a feather, eh?
Nico, that's enough.
Still more. flute-playing man friend, too.
Huh? Who might that be?
Must be another weirdo. A flute playing must be some strange being.
You never heard of a flute?
That is Lord Levant.
Huh?
Well, he is some kind of a weirdo. But that's a lute, not a flute. Dang it. Who's surprised that somebody who's never been outside of the forest, as far as I can tell, can't tell the difference between certain musical instruments, right? Ooh, that was nice and fast. Nice, there we go. Oh, we messaged in the chat there. That is okay. Soda Pop Yeet, we have a very different team right now. You can see right here. Actually, I'm going to pop up status menus for that. So I ended up, we've got our 6th party member slot, as you can see, for a starter. And I brought in this guy, who I already said that I would, because I wanted to hit triangle there. Okay. So, I mentioned before that we had that MP recovery off of this egg. So, I'll get Magic Talent. And I picked up Medenia because I was like, okay, water power. That sounds like a good thing to have for the Wind Forest. And I was originally just going to have it in the middle. And then a quest came up on the job board requesting a Ho-Ho, which is the other beast that I originally had on Wind, in exchange for 7 speed extracts. So I was like, yeah, okay, I wouldn't mind a chance to do a little bit of change up. And as you can see, well, things are looking a little bit different. We've got Daredevil here, who is Balboa. This is the evolved form of that Wind Coup egg that we got. I think we got that last stream, even. This is our stun hit monster. So that's looking pretty good. And over here, Dikarak. This, as I said before, I believe this is the this eventually evolves into the Selamnite Beast, and I gave it Psycho Snatch because A, I wanted to test that out, and B, Water Gara, so it was worth a pretty good amount of evolution points. So we're gonna get a little bit to look at there. We still haven't gotten Slugger to a high enough level yet to pick up Baradia. And in fact, even saying that, I may just wait until I get Barian, because that is guaranteed in Barrener 3. And it will take that many levels, and I think... Actually, wait, are we at... We need 7 to get max evolution, so it might not necessarily be correct to... I mean, either one probably useful. And over here, I picked up just something that I figured, let's go for a nice passive ability. Because I want to keep Regulia on somebody on Earth. And that, goodness, my words are not coming to me too well here. And that beast hit max level while I was diving through the third water forest. Alright, so instead of just going straight to fire and ending this fight instantly, let's let this attack get shown off. Oh, and we get our evolution. And oh no, it's the water version of the Sulligan family. That's neat. So you can get a look at and a listen to Psycho Snatch there. It just steals their MP. The Gara in the center of my Earth formation is the same one that we had in the center before. So once it maxes out its evolution, it will go through Garala and Fangblur as it was before, which again, that's one of the more physically oriented Garas, but it's a good carrier it is a good carrier, pardon me, for support moves, in addition to being good at just dealing out attacks. And considering I really want to keep my 2 major support moves on Earth, that is pretty okay by me. I think the stat boost ones are just like a flat percentage, so they don't actually care about your wisdom stat whatsoever. Yeah, pretty much. Crab people, crab people. Taste like crab, talk like people. I don't think they do either of that in this game, but...
You know you're gonna lose anyway. You're pretty strange.
I didn't know Nelson Muntz was old enough to drink alcohol, judging by that voice. Jesus.
First, we exchange greetings.
Oh, good God. That is gonna make this turn suck a little bit. 71 damage crit. That's less bad than I thought. Well, we go in with some big hits here. Alright, we got long enough to go throw up a quick heal. Or throw down a quick heal, for that matter. Okay, I gotta admit, I'm impressed that that broke the barrier, because I would not look at an attack like that coming off of Mothmanti and be like, hey, yeah, that is gonna be the biggin. And see, that came pretty close to recovering all the mana that we spent on Psycho Snatch there. It is a very sustainable ability. I have to give it that. So overall, it does make me kind of sad that that is actually not available in the non-patched game. Double sadness for no crit there. Oh well. I mean, Bugman, there's spellcasting bugs, you know. They do exist. Yeah, it does good work. That is pretty choice. I may keep that on later rotations. Originally, I was just gonna be like, okay, I'll probably show it off and then switch to something that ends up being more efficient. And it turns out that it's pretty efficient as it stands. Aw, no stun. No stun for us today. There'll be no stun in Mudville tonight.
I run away, pleading for my life, and you make me a laughing stock.
Hooray! And we're gonna see some pretty good leveling here, because yeah, a lot of fresh faces.
Ow! Ouch! You're terrible! Okay, I get it. You wanted this, right?
Huh? Well, I didn't exactly want that.
Here you go! Take it!
Hey, there we
What?
go.
You already got one! Oh, okay. I'll give you this too.
That is one
Go
of the
away!
fire bugs, I
I
think?
managed to win, but it's no fun at all.
I know it's not the earth
You
one.
don't deliver the finishing move, so he gets big-headed.
There are a grand total of 4, I believe, rare bugs. Yep, just giving the old Bugman the. Yeah, it's like we gave him a swirly or something. I mean, jeez. Come on, you just lost a fight. So what I was saying, there are 4, if I recall correctly, rare bugs. On fire, you get a rare version of just your standard bug itch, which is the Moth Mantis, and the Lie bug itch, which has it has the firewall spells, Phobera and Phoberidia, which we haven't gotten yet. Water has some pretty incredible, a pretty incredible rather rare bug in the form of the Yago bug itch rare type, which is the Spike Star and the moth thing that we saw in there, and also the big wasp from the beginning of the game that we absolutely ruined. And the seed beasts for that have the revival spells, which are pretty nice. And then there's an earth one, and I cannot remember for the life of me which beast it's an alternate version of.
Come on.
We'll find out when we get there, because goodness knows we probably will. In fact, odds are, if I get that deep into it, and I can be bothered to pick up enough rare eggs for it, I will probably try to set up for Genus Arena, once we get to the Bug Genus Arena, 2 wind, 2 fire, 2 water, 2 earth, if I can get all those eggs together. Although goodness knows how hard or difficult that will be. How hard or difficult? Yeah, shit. Pardon me, I don't know how words work. I meant how hard or easy, rather. How hard or difficult it will be. Yes, that's like almost a true statement. Oh wow, look who's at stage 3 before Egbert even gets one evolution. What a champion. You land that stun. No. Darn. I was hoping you'd show the rest of these chumps how it's done, but yeah. Alright. Turn back around. And this should be where we can get pretty close to landing the finishing blow if we don't end the fight outright. That double Agnite, that damage is pretty good. Oh, we can sneak up on that Mothmanti for a free kill, basically. That's right, give me your experience points, buddy. Alright, fair enough. You have yourself some good rest. And, you know, whatever you're doing tomorrow, I hope it goes pretty well for you.
You're Kahu, right? A job to defeat you was posted on the bulletin board. Did you know?
Huh? Really? I didn't know that at all.
A lot of people really
So I
want to
took
kick
it.
our ass,
I
apparently.
need the money. Don't think ill of me.
Unfortunately, buddy, I need my items, so... We're at a bit of an impasse here, and by a bit of an impasse, I mean I'm going to whoop your ass,
The
friendo.
initiative in this battle is already mine.
With leaves? You shitting me, dude? You must be drunk. Initiative, yeah, sure. More like getting the inner shit beat out of you in a second. Oh, wow. Didn't get a one-shot kill. Never mind. Maybe you have a little bit of teeth in you. A little bit of teeth. Yeah, that's how I want to describe it. Ouchies. That hoit. There we go. There's our first evolution for Aristotle here. Alright, barrier up. Water side. Maybe he has some damage over here. I mean, he's got those trees set up. Psycho attack on that thing? Really? This dude, I don't know what kind of a formation this goon is running here, but It's a pretty damn embarrassing one. Alright, come on, let's see something real silly out of here. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Dancing Mushroom Knight dropping Agnite. It's not really a spellcaster whatsoever. This guy's set is very weirdly done up just in general. Damage on his fire end is mediocre. His earth end is just mediocre in general. Hey, there we go. We landed the stun after we put him to sleep. Good times. Heal. Steal some mana. You know, I don't know if we're just fighting tougher opponents now, but it really feels like since that evolution of our Daikarak into Walbacon, the damage we've been getting from Psycho Snatch, the mana damage, has been severely reduced. But again, it could just be that we're fighting things that are more durable against it.
That attack does not work at all.
It's kicking your ass. Bonk.
How could I have been beaten by such a child?
Hey, those levels, yeah.
Oh no, the reward?
So where did your ideals get off to? Meow. Or are you going for money now?
You need money for anything. This will all be used to continue the Holy War.
Yeah, buddy, we get it. You describe it like that, which isn't absolutely creepy or anything, as the world is embroiled in multiple holy wars at the moment, basically. Or, you know, acts of religious persecution against other religions. Actually, I do kind of want to have a quick look at old Goofus's stats over here. Cleveland. Yeah, definitely a tiny lean more towards magic on Walbacon here. Oh yeah, by the way, if I haven't shown this off, it says arrow keys, but clearly you can use the stick and the D-pad, but that's what they want to call it. Grab. What will I do with this thing later? I guess I can just give it the Selam type healing and maybe hook up Aristotle with more magic damage.
Well, would you care for a battle, Squeak?
Hey, we get to fight the
Yeah, sounds good.
more standard-looking furry.
I welcome a battle against a Mao beast hunter.
You serious? You might be crying later. Well, here goes.
Alright, let's see if we can get... I wonder if we get an egg out of this one.
Go, Goku! Don't pull any punches!
Let's go.
Oh, we're gonna see some redundancy here. No, actually. Excuse me. Pardon my yawning. Seeing a pretty nasty wind lineup over there. So at least the AI, or, well, whoever was building the teams, rather, is smart enough to do that. Man, God, I wish I knew, like, how to edit stuff in this game, just because I'd love to have, you know, just to goof off with stuff like that and see if we can do some even more interesting setups for some of these fights. For maximum grossness. Sleep effects. Aim for the one that's almost dead. Yes. Perfect. Alright, so let's see what you've got going in the water formation here. Ouch! Holy damn! Get back your mana. Sheesh. That's a lot of MP we lost in one hit there. Whoa, boy. Woo, doctor. That's a weird way to put it. I think you meant it a little differently, but hey. Who am I to say anything? Heal? No, we're a little bit on the soft, lower HP side here. Of course, we have nothing to fear from this fight anymore whatsoever. We'd have to try to lose this.
Just yourself. So sneaky. I hate people who don't get jokes.
There. I sure didn't get the joke.
Incredible! You are quite skilled. That was a good match. So here is your reward.
Hey, we got two of them.
Two of that many? Then I'll give you something better. I'll see you again.
So in a bit of a weird twist, the Mao Beast Hunters give out 2 eggs that are both part of the actual Beast Journal. They give you eggs for the 2 other mouse species because they're so rare that you cannot get their eggs in the forest normally. For some reason, the Drac Beast Hunters don't do anything like this. They give you just eggs of other rare Dracs that don't show up in the Beast log. Because I guess the reasoning behind this is that with Maus, you start with one already. And so they're just like, well, you know what? We should just let them get the other species. Or something to that effect. And so here's where things get a little bit on the weird side with this fight. That barrier will not help us because these enemies use... Oh, hey, look, we got another rock lobster here. This one's blue, though. These enemies use spells that petrify you. It's a gradual petrification effect, but it is still a petrification effect, and you can see we actually got hit by that. So, in a few turns, our lobster will not be able to do anything. I think that monster has like a really silly name like Zareen or something too, just for optimal optimal fun there. Also, yeah, these monsters are called Hellskelter, which is a fantastic name. Coming down fast from miles above you. I am a little far from the microphone, by the way, right now, so if it sounds like I'm a little muffled, that is why. I definitely do not have it in my face like I often do, so... Excuse me. Pretty long fight there. Those things have some pretty decent defense for wind beasts, I think. Because yeah, of course, that is the alternate version of our friends, the instant death casting skeletons from the Fire Forest. I don't 100% know why I like try to run from all these fights. I guess I would really want to set up back attacks like this one. I'll take this one. This is completely free, so let's grab it while it's, again, completely free. Hey, neat. Yay! More evolutions. Always good. Always good. What I meant to say, but didn't come out too well. And again, excuse me, because goodness knows. I don't know what, but something apparently.
Hello, Dr. Gill.
How has that chestnut boy been doing?
Oh, Master Cocoon, you must help me. I intended to find out about Yamu, but...
There's a bit of echo there. That's weird.
Gil, answer Yamu's questions.
What happened?
You see... Now, Yamu, please answer my questions.
Yamu kills friends. I answer all.
Well then, Yamu, where did you live?
Yamu lived near Big Tree. Big Tree, Lord Elrond's tree.
So the divine tree of Elrond is not just a legend. This is interesting.
Hey, we're
What
getting
are you
some
doing
background here. Neat.
Yamu, Toto Yamu, Koko Yamu, Yami. Our job to protect Lord Elrond's tree.
What? So there are more than one descendant of the divine spirit, Maman? Incredible!
Gil, what is divine spirit, Mammon?
Divine Spirit Maman is you, Yamu. Avarice caused the Divine Spirit Maman to change its appearance.
Oh, I get it because his name is like Mammon and...
Divine Spirit? What's that? Yamu is Mammon? Can go back.
Now that I do not know.
Gil, tell me. Tell me about Divine Spirit.
That's what I want you to tell me.
Tell me, tell me, tell me!
So, that is that.
Gil, tell me, tell me!
You tried to ask him questions, but ended up being asked questions yourself.
What should I do? I cannot just lie and teach him something I do not know myself.
So just leave him alone.
Huh? Leave him alone?
He's the chestnut boy, right? He'll just forget when tomorrow comes.
Do you think so?
Oh, I see. He's asking too many questions and he's... You know... He's like that kid that always asks why every time. You know, just constantly. He's in the back of Dr. Gill's car like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? I can't do that voice, obviously. I'm not gonna try. Oh, hey, look. It's our friend.
Come on.
I love it when my barrier is not useful. Nice, the whole crew is fully evolved now. I think. Yeah. No, wait, no. Except for the middle of our Earth formation, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Probably. Yeah, see, just that one last one. Oh yeah, that's why I hadn't gone down this path before, is because of Waspinator blocking it. That's right. Hey, you.
Scram!
No, you. So this time around, I feel like we got a pretty good percentage of the wind piece, as the wind colma, as opposed to a lot of the last few times where we got, like, just nothing. This should be all of the bugs from this area. And we are missing... We're missing the one Alco here, but... Yeah, we're missing that. We're missing a coup. And there might be some other things, but that's it as far as I can think of offhand. So, only like 2, that's not bad. We're also running a little bit low on mana, as you can see. We've been... Then again, I don't think we've had any sort of healing whatsoever for that here. This place is meant to take its toll on you, but... You know, while still making the fights really easy. So at least there's that going for it.
What are you doing? Looking for bug divine beasts?
Huh? Not exactly.
I feel sorry for you if you don't know the power of their magic.
But their health points are low and they're just bugs. They're no good in battle.
When might is right, then of justice there is none. Don't you know that? We are intellectuals. We can't keep company with one who relies on physical strength alone. We're on a different level, so I think nothing of it if we lose.
How annoying. I don't want to lose either.
Hey, neat. Some more stat boosting items. Very good, very good. Unfortunately, we have no bugs that we're using right now, so... those will have to wait until I decide to throw one into a team. Which, again, I don't know why I couldn't show a couple off. Okay, so here, I think this boss is the giant beetle the Mothmonti evolves into at the end of its life. Right? Yeah, judging by that silhouette, it sure is. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, blinding something that won't attack. Oh no. How dare you? How could you? What's wrong with you? Turn around, turn around, turn around. Clonk. Eh. No sleep, probably no stun here either. That's a shame. Oh, ew. I don't like to see that. Fuck, dude. Yeah, can you see it? Your buddy just died, buddy? Yikes. We're definitely getting the biz here. This is not such a great boss. I was not expecting instant death spells to show up in this fight. That is definitely eating into my DPS ability quite significantly. Alright, now don't land another kill. Come on. Be reasonable here. That's right. I said be reasonable here. And there's another fairly painful attack. Credit where it's due. This fight is, I was about to say, not busting out poison moves, but I just have completely forgotten that they were actually coming out at any point. I was gonna give that points because a fight this grindy, you know, being poisoned during that would just kind of suck. Oh, you fucking asshole. I thought I was gonna get to go first there, but no. And now you're just breaking out just poison mist constantly. Wow. Thanks, asshole. And you dodged the stun hit. Ugh. This is gonna be really ugly, because we're getting screwed by RNG at least a little bit here. And yeah, we're down to three units. 2 units, in fact. And only one of them does damage. And you need a hit, damn it, you sack of doorknobs. This is about the best I can do right now. Fuck me running. I may actually lose this fight. Yeah, see, look at this dude. He's going too fast for me. I'm going to have to rely on getting hit here and once my shield gets broken, having Kalmakahu pop out and just go in for an attack. So we'll throw that, because I have no beasts. Get mad. Just get mad. Do it. Hit him in the face. Come on. That...
How stupid! Walking around the bottom with these small fry.
Alright, now kill him. Do enough to... You stupid motherfucker! This is some trash. Alright, come on. Do it again, and this time actually land a hit. Hit him? What the fuck? What the goddamn mother... Ugh. I'm starting to lose it a little bit here. Wow. I got completely shafted in this fight. None of this is my fault. However, I somehow managed to escape from a boss. Okay, cool. Did not know you could do that. Holy mother fucking crap. I think part of it really is that I just don't have a whole lot of HP right now. So I need to like get some more levels or some more merges. Both of those are pretty much the same basic area. But wow, that was gross and awful. But hey, we can now take another advancement test that I would not be able to succeed at, that's for sure. Excuse me. Alright, so Cleveland, not that Cleveland. We are going to switch over here to Life Snatch on this one instead. I mean, we showed off Psycho Snatch, it's pretty cool. We just don't really have the strength on one of those beasts to actually put it to good use, you know? Jesus, man, my pride is well and truly wounded from that fight. But I refuse to take full responsibility for that terrible luck. Just wow. Okay, wow. Also, that thing's name is Bone Drag, so...
Thank you.
Again, really abusing multiple parts of names that are repeated there. Alright, so let's get a look at what our stats are at this level. 50 to 49, we've got an even split of strength and wisdom. So I want to go all out on one of those stats, probably, because, again, Bone Drag there is sitting nicely in the middle. Alright, so we get the strength up to... Skill talent is also a good option, but... Because right now, I'm a little bit uncertain as to what to do with this. I think I'll take Poison Mist. And that should be fairly strong for us, I think. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna... I know that I'm, kind of leaning on this a lot, but I really do just want to point out that instant death is fucking dirty. That is some dirty, dirty pool. That... Losing Slugger on that one just immediately is... Like, I was robbed there pretty heavily. Pretty heartily. Place and... Actually, I think we have like one more egg we can hatch, but I'm gonna stock that for now. Just stocking the eggs until I decide what else I'm gonna do in terms of what all is gonna get hatched. Let me use the warehouse. Stash item. Oh wow, I still had my speed extracts in the bag. That would have been really terrible if I had lost. If I'd actually died there. I'm surprised that I could actually run away from the fight. That is so weird. But alright guys, thanks for letting me do that, I suppose.
Save it! Find something. Find something.
Alright, so I'm going to go and I'm going to start in on merging my next addition to the party as soon as possible because honestly we should probably be doing that right now, and I think it's going to be Fire Wind is going to be what we put in there. I mean, I suppose the other option is we just move Bone Drag down, and we put something in the middle of Wind. On the other hand, actually, you know what? Let's start raising this thing up. Because that... Well, Baxter here. I know that this is a beast that we wanted to... This is one that I wanted to throw around, that's for sure. So we'll take our budget merge here and upgrade that instant death spell. which we won't be using, but also we'll get firepower, which seems like a pretty solid ability. Again, let's just do some mixed shenanigans here.
Thank you for coming. May the children of...
Do I want to go back and rematch that? Yeah, I should go back and rematch that, like right now. I can do that, I'm sure. Instead of 4 ogre vines there with absolutely nothing between them, by the way. That's pretty great. Game really is telling me to piss off for a little bit. I mean, I played like an extra 3 hours last night off camera trying to get a couple of seed beasts I didn't have, so... You know, maybe I understand, but still. Oh no, we're gonna be slowed down in a fight where it doesn't really matter here.
I gave Yamu an ornament for his spear.
Pretty, pretty! Gil, bravo! He's pretty good with his hands. What do you think? Hey, dragonfly woman! Yeah. I'm so happy for you.
There we go. Here's one that we didn't get before. Yeah, not a whole lot of talking going on right now. Again, because we're basically repeating content at this point to get up to a boss where it may come down to luck once again. God, I hope not. And I may be just a little bit salty about it still, so, you know, hopefully you can understand about that one. Oh hey, free item. Yay. Alright. I'd like to get a few more mana recovery items. Just so that way I can top off before I get to the boss. Oh, the healing plant helps too.
Miss Nico? Can I talk to you?
Huh? What is it? You gonna give me something?
I have been wondering about something. Is that clothes or the skin of your body?
That's
Yeah,
just a good
rude.
question.
Why do you want to know?
Yeah, I've been wondering about it too.
Because I mean,
Is that fairy silk?
weird
Or
color.
divine beast fur? What is it?
I wanna know, I wanna know! Hey now, you guys stay away from me.
We won't do anything, Nico. No one would care if they saw you naked.
Hey, come on, back off!
Oh, that was a sequence. And back to this. Still gonna make sure I pick up all the items, because, you know, at this point, knowing that we can run away from a boss battle if we manage to get almost killed, that's something, I guess. Alright. You know what? Let's have the other members of our party act this fight as well. Because even though, yes, it's padding, you know, we may as well let them get a chance, and then we can, I guess, see if Life Snatch does any damage whatsoever, pretty much. And also spreading around some more evolution points. Also, I like how Life Snatch there did like 3 damage and stole 30 MP or something. That's pretty hilarious priorities, if you ask me. Alright, let's try for some more sleep here. Probably be the last thing that Aristotle does for this battle. I'm pretty sure that this next turn is going to be the big freeze. Yeah. He's completely petrified now. Alright, so let's just end this now while we got the chance instead of messing around anymore. Ah, yes, good. That's what I like to always see, but at least this fight is almost over, so... It's less of a problem. Aim for the one on the other side, you dumbass. And again, that thing has like 200 health, doesn't it? Sheesh. Take quite a hit. And there we go. That should spread some more EXP. Everybody gains some levels. Well, the 2 youngest members of the party do anyway. And this is the bug egg that I don't think we have at this point, so that's nice to see. Get this going. Oh, no sleep whatsoever. Good job, you guys. Oh, wait, the other thing. That damage looked better, I think. Oh, I wanted to switch off after that. Whoops. Okay, yeah, it's just that we only drain back like 10% of the damage we deal. So the way the numbers layered confused me last time. Pick up an egg. Hooray. Alright, so let us go on to the boss battle. We are going to try to avoid every single fight until we get there. Not going any more of the ogre vines. Let's get to the back of the area. I don't want to fight this thing, it has confusion. Unfortunately, we walk into its back anyway. Well, I guess we're just gonna kill this as fast as possible. Don't give it the attack buff. Come on. Don't be that confused. Never mind! Good job, idiot. Phew. I am no longer in what you might call a good mood. Only 40 damage off of that. That's not bad, though. Alright, come on. Kill it, whichever one you target. What are you doing to yourself? And now you're confused as well, so don't blow me up. That's some decent focusing, all told. Alright, turn to this side. Sleep. Poison. Okay, kill that one. God, fucking disgusting. The fact that I didn't manage to get the back attack when I walked into this thing's back, but at least we got an evolution here for a beast that's probably not going to show up in the next fight. The next fight hopefully actually being the boss this time, but, you know, maybe I shouldn't say that. But also, hey, there we go. Alright. Time to throw some things around for a quick top off for people who might need it, which will be you. And how is everybody's mana looking? I'm actually pretty good on that one. I don't have enough items to go around there. So let's just go in. Can I skip this? No, we have to rewatch. Hey, guess what's gonna RNG you to death? Alright, can we just start ripping this thing's health up? I think this thing has like 800 health, probably, judging by the amount of damage dealt there. Maybe closer to 850? I don't know offhand. Don't kill anything, son of a... There! Finally, you grew some fucking decency, you piece of shit! Now, just... get destroyed. Roll the fuck over, you moron. Moran, yeah, there we go. I'm having a normal one right now. Alright, so its health is in the red. I think we can get away with doing the spin thing now, and we can get some more EXP on everybody. Because, yeah, it's going into spam poison mist mode. Which means we should be able to let everybody tag in. And provided Daredevil doesn't just get blown out immediately, we will probably win this turn, actually. Oh, or not. Or it can just cheat. Because it's an asshole. Burn, you son of a bitch. You motherfucker. That's what you get. And that experience is what I deserve. Gimme. Yeah, the levels. Hell yeah. See, that fight's not so hard if the game doesn't decide to screw you. Money. Not so useful jewelry. A stat item for monsters we don't use yet. But which we will later. Don't worry. That will absolutely happen. And now I can stop being such a salty Sam. And I can go into the rest of these ogre vines. And hopefully I find the last Kalma for this area. Which I believe is, in fact, the last B rank wind Kalma. I would advise against quoting me on that, but I believe that one was...
Looking for bug?
Huh?
Are you...
I feel...
Yeah, we've had this conversation
When
before.
we are... When...
Hmm?
Yeah, and we got an item for it though, but... Also, this guy's like, oh, they're really good at magic, and then... When might makes right, What a douchebag. Okay, I'm not done being salty about that one round I went against that boss. Probably also because I feel like the number of options I have for, Oh, there we go.
Die!
Fuck you! We're not having that today. So this, again, this should be the last B rank wind Kalma, I think. And it's gonna be really annoying because, of course, we're gonna accidentally give it our status buff, which I don't want to do. And can we at least put you to sleep or something, please? That would be nice. There we go. And a poison mist for a chunk of damage that is not really commensurate, all told. Alright, so this is probably gonna hurt. Yeah, only 57. That's not too bad. And at this point, I'm a little bit nervous to actually try turning towards water without a defense setup. So, if you could do the right thing twice in a row, there we go. Good job. I don't know what it is, but that one beast is just very good at not fucking up when it comes to targeting when confused. I think it is just pure dumb luck, though. At least that's certainly what I would expect. Alright. Don't confuse. Yeah, there we go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now, die of your horrible burns. Nice. So that was a pretty good dive of this floor. We got... Our items are probably very underwhelming right now, but we managed to beat the boss pretty handily. Again, it helps that we didn't get hit by Admulia there, but also we managed to get the last of the Kalma. Or what I am assuming to be the last of the Kalma, because I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that that is everything there. Regardless, this floor, which we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on, this floor is a very special one because of this easy to access merge plant. So that's a pretty cool place. That'll let us get a lot more high rarity eggs at some point once we get a couple of better items, like once we get Inferno books from the Fire Forest, probably is when that'll start coming into play.
Hello.
So let's hand this stuff over. Get a little cash. All the rest of that. We'll hatch this egg. August. There you go. All right. So,
Thank you.
actually, wait a second. I don't want to log out just yet.
No.
I want to check on one of our recently merged fellows here down in, yeah, Baxter. What are you at? Level 9. So not quite a high enough level to get a second merge there.
Thank you for coming.
But that'll happen sooner rather than later. And go in here, let's empty our bag. Hey, we're up to like $4,000 again. We can do some pretty big merges with that. Okay, so let me stash my items and then we are gonna be done here. And for everyone who was watching, thank you all for doing so. And I will see you all with more of this on Monday, where we will try to take on that license exam. We might go do the boss of firewalking first, but we'll be taking on that license exam pretty soon, getting our 7th slot, and then start poking at the level 4 forests. Eventually we will dive those in earnest in order to go take out the boss, but it might take a bit because they're a bit of a step up, needless to say, and we could use the training first.